I mean, the biggest thing for him is to be more consistent, get better, and my biggest challenge to him is to become a better player without the ball in his hands. Like everybody saw what he did last year with the ball in his hands, and he can work on his pass pro, work on his catching the ball in the backfield, work on being a leader. And the big thing for us is his consistency and his production to be at an all-time high next year, and we're working towards that.
How does he become more of a leader? Because he's now, the guy in the room, pretty much.
With the success he's had, guys kind of look towards him, and the way he's become a better leader is just by having great work ethic, great study habits, being more vocal when he needs to, and just being a consistent presence every day. I tell him all the time, as long as you're consistently good, you're going to become great. And as long as he continues to do that, he's going to be a really good player for us, and a really good player in his career over for Iowa State for the next 3 years as we go forward.
Four practices in, how do you feel about the rest of the group so far?
It's always funny, because the last couple of years here, everyone's always kind of been worried about the group. I'm not worried. Mitch Hugger's an outstanding job. Mitch has always been a consistent figure in my room. He is what he is, and he always does a great job there. Sheldon Croney's been a surprise. We didn't know what to expect with Sheldon. He's been pretty good, even though, working through the kinks with his hand and seeing how he's going to develop and go. Cliff Kwamenza, he's on the verge of hopefully being the guy who can get some reps for us in the game if we had to put him in there. And Nick Leach has done a nice job. So those guys have done a nice job. I like the 2 guys I got coming in. I think they're going to be really nice players. I know Kene Nwagu ran 10.29 the other day. David Montgomery is about 222 right now, so it's really exciting when we get that whole group together in the fall. I think it'll be a really, really neat group.
With Sheldon, is there anything he's had to do with the hand cover? Is he able to go forward? Like, how's the process gone with him with carrying the football?
I told him just put the ball in his right hand. I don't know if you remember Amon Green. I think Amon Green only carried the ball in one hand. Just put the ball in one hand. All right, he's actually caught the ball really well. So that's really nice. He's a good athlete. The good thing about Sheldon, he's got good size behind him. He's got good athleticism. As long as we can figure out the mechanics of working with that hand through these 15 practices, he'll be just fine.